Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the press box here at AT&T Stadium for the 2022 Dream All-American Bowl Series. It's Team Dream versus Team Stars right on the field here at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. Good afternoon, Hunter Paris alongside Cody Martindale. Cody, I got a middle school matchup for you here. 7th and 8th graders going at it. It's our third game of the day, our second 7th and 8th grade game. These teams look very much into it, and they got a lot of athletes on the field today.
Yeah, walking down there pregame and talking to everybody beforehand, it's a great opportunity to see and meet the players and the coaches and the kids. Went through there, and there's some of the players the coaches were talking about, for the team goal, they're talking about number 56 and on the offensive line, just anchors the offensive line. And good-looking kid talking, ready to be excited for to watch him, and then number 79 as well. And then 79 playing a little linebacker as well. So, and then obviously you got the skills kids, the quarterback, number 12, Cade Hashino.
Cade Hashino from Hawaii.
Hawaii. He definitely won the leadership award, and so he's a captain. So they're really excited about him. Number 12, 56, and 79 were definitely the leadership awards and won the cap. And then on the blue team, the star team, just walking down there, looking at their starting quarterback, number 6.
Trevor Floyd out of Edna, Texas.
Yep. So it's good to have a Texas kid here. And then 23 and 24, you got a couple of your skill kids that they were excited about watching.
Yeah, a kid I was very intrigued by was number 23, as you just mentioned, Nico Luzy-Liggins out of Belleville, New Jersey. He's a running back with electric speed. Excited to see him out on the field today. Team Gold is all jacked up. They brought the energy last night at the banquet. They were getting hyped for their teammates, and we're looking forward to a great game here at AT&T Stadium. 12 minutes are on the clock, and we'll see who has won the coin toss and what they are going to elect to do.
Yep. So we're 1 for 1. Stars have won one game, Dreams won one game, so we got the rubber match going on right now.
Yeah, Team Stars won the first game by a score of, I believe, 26-13. Second game, Team Dream got put it on Team Stars, 48-20, I believe, or something along those lines, 22. And then right now you got the rubber match, as you just mentioned. So Team Dream, Team Stars. You'll have the Team Stars in the blue uniforms and Team Dream in the gold uniforms. And we are just about set for kickoff here at Jerry's World here in Arlington, Texas. Appreciate you joining us. Hunter Paris alongside Cody Martindale.
What a great opportunity for these kids to come out here at such a young age and play at, one of the top stadiums in the world.
And a little squibbler kick here, and it's going to be fallen on by Team Stars, and they will take over with great field position. Landon Drum from Alaska falling on that one. There you go.
Yeah, literally. I mean, you look up between all the teams, all three teams, all three games today. I'd be surprised if we didn't have one kid from every state. I mean, we've got them from all over Alaska, Hawaii. Starting quarterback for the Blues from Hawaii. So it's just going to be a really cool day.
I'm very excited for it. I think there's one state we don't have. Utah. I have not seen a kid from Utah yet. Team Stars ready to roll here, and that first pass is fallen incomplete. So we'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
and as you mentioned, Trevor Floyd in at quarterback for Team Stars.
Yeah, it came right out of the pocket, right out of the gate and threw a nice ball. Just, we talked about this and seen it throughout the day. These quarterbacks and receivers had literally had one day to practice and one day to work together. So they're going to be a little hard. It's going to be hard to really be on the same page and really be connected all day long.
Floyd, he's going to take the snap and hand it off to his running back. But before he's able to do that, there is some movement. And it will be 2nd down and 15.
Yeah, there we go. We were going to try to get number 23, try to get him in the game for the first time. Liggins and try to get him on the outside. They had a wing there to try to block everybody inside and let Liggins hit it on the outside. So we'll see if they come back to that.
Liggins
And
to the left, and he's going to get the ball coming right. He's shifty, and he picks up a little head of steam and picks up about 2 on the play.
Yeah, they went back to that same play. Just try to get him the ball on the outside. You know, when you got this where everybody's so athletic and everybody's so fast, you know, you just try to get your players out in space and try to make them beat another player one-on-one. You know, that's what you're trying to do here. And just let these kids show off their talent and their ability.
And he'll drop back to pass on 3rd and long. Floyd getting shifty. He's just going to chuck it down the field. Oh, and he just missed his man. He was looking for the Alaskan product. Number 24, Landon Drum. And instead the pass will fall incomplete. And it'll be 4th down and 13. So it kind of hurt themselves right there with that first penalty. And unable to get anything going after that. We'll have to punt the ball away.
But I do like how Floyd got out of the pocket. You know, had to scramble a little bit. Drummond, he did on the scramble routes as well. You know, he broke it off and turned back and came back across the middle. Great read, great find, great route. Just could not connect on the ball.
So it'll be 4th and 13. Punt is away. And it's a high one. It will. Oh, it's touched. Is it going to be recovered by Stars? They think they have it, and they do. So it was touched by a Team Dream in the gold uniforms. Josiah Chavez from Vacaville Christian, California. Kind of misread the ball and slid down and could not make the catch on the ball. So looks like Team Stars has got a fresh set of downs with even better field position.
That got a little break there. Team Dream came out and had a great opening defensive stand. We'll see if they can do it again. Especially the coaches that are talking about. Number 79.
And Team Stars will take a timeout.
Yeah, number 79, the middle linebacker that coaches were talking about. Super excited about watching him, the Conley kid out of Mobile, Alabama. He's a 5'10", 195-pound, 13, 14-year-old. You know, he's a great-looking kid playing offensive line. But they were more impressed with him how he plays middle linebacker. So, watch him out here get another second chance and see what he does at the middle linebacker spot. From Mobile, Alabama. Think he's going to be Roll Tide or War Eagle?
I'm saying War Tide.
War Tide.
Roll Tide, definitely.
Roll Tide.
There you go. Roll
Tide.
Roll Tide. Yeah, if I was from Alabama, I'd pick the better team, and we know who the better team is out of those two. But a big shout out to my buddy Luis, who is studying out there at Auburn anyway. Floyd's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to roll out right. It's a design QB keeper. He gets a nice block by Nico Liggins, and he's going to pick up 4.
Yeah, that was definitely a design run the whole way. They set those, tight bunch with the tight end there and just set that real tight, have your lead blockers and have Floyd just take it on the quarterback sweep. Picked up a few yards, so put yourself in a manageable second down.
Yes, it does. But just under 10 minutes to go in this first quarter. That's not the fourth quarter yet, don't worry. 2nd and 6.
See if they'll run Liggins to the weak side and the wide side of the field.
They're going to run him off the left side. He's got a little bit of space. First down and a little bit more all the way to the 23-yard line. First down for Nico Liggins out of New Jersey. And he's getting sturdy here early. 1st and 10 for Team Stars.
Yeah, so they set the trips into the short side of the field, and that usually means, hey, we're going to try to outnumber you on the weak side, but because we have so many, guys over on the short side of the field, which is now the strong side. But man, pretty impressed with number 11, the free safety. He came flying out of nowhere and put a big hit on Liggins.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Lloyd takes the snap. He's going to drop deep. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown. Oh, baby, the Alaskan product. Number 24, Landon Drum. He's got his first touchdown of the day.
Yep. Drum is definitely had his name called several times so far early in this game. He'd be a big standout. Think they drove, or did they fly?
No chance.
It would cost them $40,000 at the price of gas is to drive down from Alaska. So, no, what a great opportunity he can come down here and has stand out his name so far.
Most definitely, and he's making his Alaskan family proud. They're watching back in Alaska. QB keeper here is good. So there he goes, Trevor Floyd
on that design,
punching it in. 8-0 Stars lead.
Wow, what a great opening drive for the Stars. I mean, I know it was a muff punt, but they did a great job there of being consistent. You know, that's what you got to work on so much today, is just being so consistent on offense, because you don't have the time. The offensive guard does not know who he's playing next to. You know, there's no cohesive there. So hopefully we'll see some consistency and see as the game goes on, these offenses can put it together, or as in the Stars actually keep it together.
Most definitely.
So you doing a little?
Yeah, I'm doing a little. So number 24, Landon Drum. He's from Rilke Schule Academy in Anchorage, Alaska. If he drove, it would have taken them 65 hours to get here. I do not think that they drove.
How many miles is that? 3,800. Oh my gosh.
They took a little day trip down to Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it looks like they probably flew from Anchorage.
Yeah, you would hope so.
I would hope so, yes.
But that is a bucket list of road trip to Alaska.
That would be awesome. A little dribbler here, and it's going to be picked up, and a solid return here, cross and face.
Going to get the corner.
Trying to get the edge, and he's unable to do so, but still a great, great return. And the crowd for Team Dreams getting into it now. And their offense will finally get a chance to come out onto the field.
Led by quarterback number 12.
And number 12, Cade Hoshino, one of the team captains for this evening's game. That was Trey Brown from Mesa Hills, Texas. On the return there.
See if we can't get a little team dream going back and for a little respond right here. See what we got. See if they can't punch this in.
1st down and 10. Going to be a jet sweep off the right side, and they're not able to get much going. In there making the play for Team Stars is number 7, Aaron Yanez from Canutilo, Texas.
Yeah, he did a great job, you know, playing this outside linebacker position, or you know, more of a strong safety type position, and he just
Canutilo, thank you.
And he just read it perfect. Read that jet sweep and did not fool him one bit.
2nd and 15. Jet sweep in motion. They're going to hand it off up the gut, trying to make something happen, but he's going to get nowhere. That was number 21, Ishmael Mendez III from LVJ Middle School, New Mexico.
So put them in a long down and distance. You know, they're working behind the chains. But, you know, the coach was talking to him earlier. He was talking about, you know, a couple of his wide receivers. Trey Brown, you know, that was one of the names he mentioned. You know, and we'll see if we can get him out right here, get in space, and get him a good route.
It's 3rd down and long. Under a lot of pressure, he's going to go down. Oh, my goodness. What a big play in the backfield for Team Stars. He came out of nowhere Kian Malang making a big play.
Back,
Shout out to his mom. She made sure she came to see me after the program because I'm sure I butchered his name last night at the banquet. Kian Malang with a big play.
a phenomenal play from the backside defensive end. You know, he saw the pressure rolled away from him, and he just chased. He just chased and you know, brought the quarterback down from behind for a huge sack right there. Now it puts Team Dream in a little bit of bind here. 4th and 20. Let's see what they got drawn up for a 4th and 20 play.
4th and 20. Let's see what they got. A little screen pass. Oh, no. It didn't even have a chance. What a big play. Oh, my goodness.
I'm telling you, Team Star has brought the intensity today.
Yes, they did. It was number 8, Lloyd Kropp Jr. from Culpeper, Virginia, that came in, shot out of a cannon. All jacked up on Mountain Dew, and he makes a big play to force the turnover.
Very impressed with Team Star's intensity. It's early in the game. They brought the intensity. You know, Team Dream has got to step up and match this intensity real quick. If not, you're going to go down 2 scores right at the beginning of the game. So, Team Star broke the huddle with 12 up. Man, we don't worry about those types of things in an all-star game.
Let them play with 12.
Absolutely. Well, earlier we had offensive lineman jump, defensive lineman jump. They both got back in their position real quick in their stance, and let's play on.
Yep, exactly right.
They're 11 and 12 years old, you know, in that first game.
So 6:38 left to go here in this first quarter. Team Stars with the ball and an 8-0 lead. Man, now I'm looking up Anchorage, Alaska flights. I would love to go to Alaska. That'd be awesome.
Me too. It's a bucket list.
Me and Cody are from Texas and have lived in Texas our whole life. You can fly Sun Country to Alaska. I'll go on August the 7th. Return August 16th for a grand total price of $700. So not too bad.
Not too bad. Well, that touchdown was definitely worth $700. So, but I mean, I really want to see Team Dream respond here. They've got to match the intensity. They've got to bring it up. Team Stars is definitely playing. They've got the momentum right now.
Yes, they do, and Team Star is going to try a little slant route here. So one of their big guys on the squad.
Number 57?
Indeed. IT Tadeo from Mansfield, Arizona. Second down and 10.
What was that, a tackle over?
Yeah.
Eligible tackle over
Exactly.
type play? I don't think you see that every day. But here we go back to this tight set here.
And handoff off the left side, and that's going to go nowhere. Handoff was to Pete Carter out of Signal Knob of Virginia.
Yeah, much better job there by the Team Dream defensive line. You know, engage your blocking, swap hats with them, and find the football and make a tackle. So now we got ourselves in a big third and 10. So see if Team Dream can't hold them.
We'll see if they can. 3rd down and 10 for Team Stars, trying to extend their lead. They're down to 10, and uh-oh. That's going to be an offsides penalty.
Yeah,
They'll give them a free 5.
For
Good
sure.
job by Team Stars to hold their water there.
Yeah. Well, now we're going to have a little referee conference. I didn't see anybody move. I thought it was offside by Team Dream. What?
And
I guess not.
Well, they're going to move it back 5, so it'll be 3rd and even longer.
Maybe that's why number 79, Conley, maybe that's why he came in and hit the offensive guard, because he flinched or moved a little bit. I couldn't see it from up here.
So it'll be 3rd down and 15. Taking the snap, a little out route here, and that's going to be incomplete. 57 on 57 right there, and the one in the gold jersey prevailed.
Absolutely. It was great coverage.
Yes, it was.
Everybody just ran all, stop routes and just trying to get, see if we can get them the ball and, break a tackle and try to pick up the first down. But excellent job by 57 on the Dream Team.
Gino Ramundo from Campbell County, Kentucky.
All right, so there's a big stop Team Dream needed. This time, just make sure you catch the ball cleanly. Make sure you have it before you look upfield and take off running.
4th and 15. I got a feeling this is going to be a great game. Punt is away.
Get away.
You got to get away.
Hot.
Watch out. And it will be down at the 32-yard line.
So a negative 3-yard punt.
Works in Team Dream's favor. Down 8. Going to have the ball with a fresh set of downs at the 32-yard line.
So the other player I just saw checking the game is number 17, Trey Brown. That was another talk about him. How great coaches were talking about how great these wide receivers are. So let's see if we can't get a few pitch and catches in, and headed down to the end zone. 17, there's 8. And 16 down here.
1st down and 10. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. And breaking a couple of tackles, that's a solid 1st down gain. Number 90, Rudy Contreras, unable to make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage, but still a solid way to bring him down after he gained 5.
Yep, good play on 1st down. Keep the chains moving. You don't need a big play right here to get back in the game. You got several plays to pick up a 1st down now.
So 2nd down and 5. Cade Hoshino from Kalami Intermediate in the game at quarterback. And a pitch outside here, a little jet sweep action. It'll pick up the 1st down and even more. And thought they were going to throw a late hit penalty.
Number 8, he got some wheels.
Yes, he does. We'll see what they got him listed as on the roster here. They got him listed as a DB. Avery Mitchell from Speedway, Indiana.
Yeah, he can go. Come across the formation, jet sweep. He hit the corner. He did a great job of hitting the corner, using his speed and getting upfield.
So 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line for Team Dream. Down 8-0 here early to Team Stars. Handoff right up the middle. It's going nowhere. I'm telling you, this defensive front and this defense came to play for Team Stars. Number 10, Kian Malang in there making a tackle. It's a loss of 3, his 2nd tackle for loss today.
Yeah, he has. He does so well reading plays away from him. Plays go away from him. He chases, does a good job. We'll see if they will come back and hit it like a little quarterback read or zone read, and see if they can't if they can't catch him crashing all the way down the inside. But right now, he's being very disruptive.
2nd and 13, Hoshino is going to take the snap. Another jet sweep. This time, Team Stars is ready for it. It's a gain of about 2. In there making the play, I got to give him some props. Number 22, a defensive back, Justin Fowler from Eastern Pike, Ohio, coming through and making a play.
Yeah, they were ready for that time, and offense and everything did not fool them. Another team someone else they were talking about beforehand is the tight end number 13. He, where he's lining up, get a pretty good mixed match on a linebacker or safety, and see if they can't hit a little tight end seam right up the middle. They try.
Dropping back to pass, and it's almost a tip drill interception. Instead, it'll just fall short.
They did. They try to hit him on the little tight end dump, and the ball was just a hair overthrown to him. Now you bring up a 4th and 12. So what we can do right here, Team Dream. You're gonna look for number 17, number 15. You're gonna look for them running down the field. You know, you can try to rub some type of rub route, some type of combo routes with your receivers to try to break one of them open right about the 5-yard line and see, try to make that connection. So they got one-on-one coverage on the top of the field.
And they'll send a man in motion. It's going to be a QB keeper here trying to get the edge, and he's not going to get there. A big hit on the play, and oh, man, we hope he's okay. Hoshino went down hard. So it'll be a turnover on downs. It'll be Team Stars ball.
Yeah, you just coming, you sent everything the wide side of the field and sent your motion to the wide side of the field and trying to come back with the quarterback keeper a lead to this back side, the weak side, the short side of the field. Team Stars did a good job of sniffing that out, and we're prepared for it.
Yeah, and we'll step aside for a second while we wait to hear on Cade Hoshino. Want to give our prayers to Cade Hoshino, who's walking over on the sideline.
Yeah, it looked like he just took a big, come around the corner on that and looked like he took a big hit from that linebacker there. He couldn't tell. He rolled over, looked like he was holding his knee. But the way the hit happened, it looked like, the hit was kind of a high hit. So we'll see how it plays out the rest of the game, and definitely his thoughts and prayers are with us. But here we go back with the Team Star.
Going to be 1st and 10 for them. 17-yard line. Getting the offense set. They're going to be ready to roll. Martin Koppelman, one of the captains for this game, is in there and going to hand it off to his running back for a gain of about a yard. Maybe even give him 2.
Right, just like just an inside zone play where, the running back's just trying to pick a hole. Carter, just getting the handoff and picking a hole and see what he can find and see what he can get. Just make one cut, head up the field.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. Inside of 2 minutes here in this first quarter. Koppelman fumbles the snap. He's going to look for something. He's not going to find anything.
He looked up right before the snap, right before he caught the ball, he kind of looked up, see what the defense was doing. You got to catch the ball first, make sure you secure the ball, and set your feet, and then read the defense and get ready to go through your progression. So, but that'll come a time. I mean, these kids, they're still 13, 14 years old, so they still got a lot of football left, a lot of development left to develop.
Yeah, most definitely. So it'll be 3rd down and 15. And he's going to try and get something going. He's got his man. It'll be a solid gain, but not enough. As he found his buddy Wyatt Sandovan of Port Susan, Washington.
That brings up another 4th down. Team Dream made another big stop, and we'll see if they let this run out to the end of the first quarter, or actually try to get a playoff.
We'll see. I would elect to wait for the quarter.
Yeah, looks like that's what they're going to do.
But I also do not have NFL experience. And a timeout's going to be taken by Team Stars with 8 seconds.
So, right here for Team Star, you just make sure you get a good snap. We're obviously not rushing the punter. But just get you a good snap, catch the ball, get you a clean punt off, and go down and cover. You don't want Team Dream, has had a little struggle moving the ball a little bit. You don't want to give them really good field position to put yourself in a bind starting the second quarter. So this is a big play right here to see if you can't flip the field, or see if you can't field position right now. So hopefully it'll be a good play for both teams.
Yeah, it's a big play. 8 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Fourth and 8. Stars electing to punt. Not a surprise. They'll punt this way, this one away. This is a booming kick. Rugby style, and it'll be fielded at about the 50-yard line, and he's brought down at the 45.
That was a huge play for the Stars.
Yes, it was. He has a touchdown already today, but a nice special teams tackle can be added to that list as well. Number 24, Landon Drum from Anchorage, Alaska.
Yeah, I mean, you're backed up deep, punting it out of your own territory. The last punt you had was a negative punt. So, way to respond and get the ball out and, move them back to the 45-yard line. So we'll see if Team Dream can't come out in this second quarter and get the ball moving. Just be consistent. We've talked about this, and we've talked about this so much. And it's so hard for these coaches and these kids to, all be on the same page. And now we're going to get a new quarterback in here, see how he handles the pressure and how he responds to the defense, and and see if they can't put 2 or 3 consistent plays together. That's all you need right now. You don't need the home run. You don't need the big play. You want to pick up a play, run 4 or 5 yards. Second down, run 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Put together 2 or 3 plays. Put together a drive. And so that's what we really need to look for right now out of Team Dream.
Yeah, they got to put some plays together. They have been unable to get much going so far on the offensive side. They drove down the ball a little bit, got close to inside the 10, if not the 10, and were unable to capitalize. Lost a couple of yards and couldn't punch it in. So we'll see what Team Stars is able to Team Dream, is able to do here on this first drive of the second quarter. The Stars' defensive front has been all over the field so far today. A little movement up front here. Team Dream going deep.
He's going
this first play of this drive, and he's got it at the 15. Trying to break a tackle, going towards the goal line, and he's going to be brought down at about the 2-yard line.
That was one of the big players before the game, was keeping an eye on number 17, and he definitely brought it there. Great ball from the quarterback. You got one-on-one on the outside. Just throw it up and let him go get it, and he did a great job. Watch it right here on the replay.
Trey Brown just going up and making a play over the defender. Got behind him and was able to do some work. So Team Dream knocking on the doorstep now.
All right, now you got to punch it in. Get behind these big old offensive linemen. I'm going to find number 56 right here. Get behind him. Get behind those kids and let them punch it in. And
they're going to hand it off the gut. Oh, he's not going to get it there.
Nope.
A great job of clogging the inside by number 58, Michael Eagle of Stanwood, Washington.
Yep.
We're going to go through at halftime. I'm going to go through at halftime and count every player from Washington on every team and see how many Washington participants we had this weekend. It's been a lot.
That had to be the big state winner.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Not Texas, even though it's local, but it definitely has been Washington.
2nd and goal from the 2. Team Dream right up the gut. Touchdown. It was easy. He could have walked in.
Number 20.
We can look at the replay here. Number 21, Ismael Mendez III from LBJ Middle School out in New Mexico. He punches it in. Look at this. Easy.
Man,
easy does it.
They just caved down the offensive line, just caved down the left side of that defensive end. Big number 72, number 60, they did a great job of just caving that in, and he just walked right in the end zone. See if you go for 2-point. Worked on a couple of 2-point plays yesterday.
Try and tie this thing up.
Yep, draw you something special up right here and get the 2 points, tie the game.
Bo Gravitt from Northside ISD in the game. And he's going to have a QB keeper here off the left side, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good by Bo Gravitt.
Yeah, at the time they got him on the fake. They just a naked, you call it a naked bootleg, whatever you want. Just all your momentum's going to the right, and quarterback just comes out to the left. And great job, great play design and play call, and that's your 2-point play right there. And we got the tie ball game.
That's all you needed. 8-8, 10-15 left to go here in the second quarter. It'll be interesting to see what these two teams do in these last couple of minutes of play before we head to half.
It's been a pretty well matched, evenly back and forth game. Both teams have had opportunities. Both teams have had a little mishap. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. It's going to be a huge 10 minutes left to go until halftime. See if one team can get the momentum before we go in.
$10-15 left to go. As we just mentioned, Team Dream with a little bit of momentum now. They're going down a big play. They broke it out to Trey Brown at Idea Mesa Hills Middle School in Texas. The ball's on the ground here, and a nice job by Team Stars. It looks like he's wiggling out a couple of tackles there.
He did.
Nice job there, bringing it up. Number 18 there, Jagger Casillas.
The ball was bouncing around all over, bounced up, hit him in the face mask, and did a great job recovering, picking the ball up and going. And getting all you can out of it. So Team Star comes out in great field position. See if we can't get number 23 back involved in the game and see if Liggins can bust a couple runs real quick.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Team Star. They got great field position. They just got to go and punch it in. They got to travel 49 yards before they do any of that, though. Looks like they'll have Trevor Floyd back in the game at quarterback. He'll take the snap and hand it directly off the left side, and that's going nowhere. Team Gold's got some momentum now.
Yeah, Team Gold did a great job of stretching that out to the sideline, never giving the running back an opportunity to cut upfield.
My apologies. Jason Escobedo is in the game now, in quarterback for the Stars.
So Gold strung that out, had a few defensive linemen, linebackers really running to the ball. You know, at this age and this level, you want to teach run to the ball. You know, all 11 hats to the ball, put a hat on the ball. And Team Dream did a great job there.
And the snap will be taken by Escobedo, running it up the gut. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and gain a yard or two. It'll be 3rd down and long. We're down about 9.
A lot of running on the quarterbacks to go back and forth. Getting the plays, you know, running to the coach, getting the play on the sideline, running back in, calling the plays.
So it'll be 3rd and 9. Jason Escobedo leading his offense, trying to get something going here. Escobedo, he's going to roll out and then come back and just chuck something up and it'll fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down, 4th down and 9.
Yeah, he didn't have much time. Again, Team Dreams has matched that intensity, and you know, from the way Team Stars started out. So doing a good job matching intensity. You know, bringing it. The defensive end is putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and causing a lot of mishaps. So really shorten the throw there. So now Team Dreams got a chance to flip the field.
Yes, they do. Team Stars looking to get a good punt here. Push them back even further. A booming punt, but it's right to the returner for Team Dream. He's getting a little shifty, and he'll get out to the 37-yard line. And hopefully he's okay, still on the turf.
Yep, good job of, Team Star is going down, putting the ball and pinning them deep, and Team Dream did a good job of fielding the punt. The little kids to step up and receive the punt and keep your eyes on the ball and making that pocket and securing that pocket and making that catch when you got these 11 guys trying to take your head off. So that showed a lot of courage for him to step up and make the catch and get the most of that he can.
So 1st and 10 for Team Dream. They have all the momentum right now. Take the snap and just chuck something up. Oh, it was almost an interception. We're lucky that wasn't.
Yes.
Good defensive play there by number 8 on Team Stars, Lloyd Krupp Jr.
Yeah, the ball just had a little too much air underneath it. When you run all curls like that, you got to stop down. You got to put and this is a long throw, but the other thing is this is a long throw for a junior high kid to make across the field like that. So once you set that curl receiver down, that route down, you got to work back to the ball. And, you can't wait on the ball.
And it'll be a timeout here for Team Dream. So with 8:06 left to go here in the first half, still lots of time for them to get some points on the board.
Yeah, Team Dream, They just a big second down. You know, they just got to get these few plays together. They've done a decent job of running it. You know, running the ball a little bit. Left side of the offensive line has gotten a really big push. So see if you can't get a run off the left side behind these big offensive linemen, and try to pick up 7 or 8 yards, and put yourself in a manageable third down.
I 100% agree. It's been a fun day of football here at AT&T Stadium. We've had the first game, which we mentioned earlier, was won by Team Stars. Second game was dominated by Team Dream. And then the third game, this is up for grabs. I think this is going to go to the very end.
This is going to be a good one. So all the Dolphins defensive line getting set. Here comes motion.
And they'll hand it off to the man in motion. Team Stars is all over it. Oh, my goodness. Another big play in the backfield. They've just been all over the field today.
Team Stars defense does a great job of pursuing to the ball. You know, they went off the right side that time, and it's, Team Stars left defensive line, and I mean, they're flopping guys, but, they're doing a great job of really containing everything, and offenses are so right-handed at this stage. And I would like for them to try to come off the left side, see what they can get.
3rd and 15, they're just going to hand it up the gut and just try to get something back to try and punt this thing away.
Yeah, but they did go on the left. They ran on the left side and picked up 7 yards. So I'm going to get behind these big offensive linemen on the left and see if I can't pick up a few more yards. But looks like they're going to go for it.
I guess they will. In at quarterback for them right now is Bo Gravitt. He had a 2-point conversion and led that whole drive down the field when they scored to tie this game up. Gravitt getting his guys set. There's a man to his right. 4th and 9. They're going to send a man in motion. They're going to fake it to him. They're going to look to pass. Bo Gravitt out to the right side. He's just going to try and take off, evading a lot of tacklers. He's going to go back to the left. Does he have enough space? Oh, he just ran out of gas. Team Stars making a big play. It'll be their ball. Wow. He tried all that he could, and he just ran out of steam. It'll be 1st and 10 for Team Stars.
He did. He was running, rolling out to the right. They try to fake all the motion, try to do some misdirection stuff. And the defense is, that's a coverage. The coverage sack wasn't a sack, but, the coverage there was really great. He didn't have anywhere to go, so he tried to reverse his field and get back to the corner, and just didn't have quite enough steam and speed to get to the corner. But Team Dream O-line did a great job there when he reversed his field and coming down the field and trying to pick up blocks, and they were trying to get as many guys as they could.
They tried everything they could, and you got to give it up to Bo Gravitt. Went all the way to the right, then had to cut all the way back to the left, and trying to get shifty, but just unable to. Just ran out of gas. It was an exhausting play. So 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line for Team Stars. They're going to look to pass here, and that pass is completed at the 35-yard line. So a solid throw by Jason Escobedo. And they'll pick up about 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, it was a nice catch by O'Malley there. Just kind of ran a little out route, kind of set it down right there in the flats, and nice pitch and catch, and picked up the 7 or 8 yards they needed. And now here we go on 2nd down. Got plenty of time, not worried about the clock. I know you can't see the clock, so there's 5:32 left to go in the first half.
2nd down and 8. Escobedo takes the snap. Design QB keeper, and he's going to keep it for a loss. Team Dream.
And this will come a time in age and maturity and development. But at this age, too many players want to dance around. When the pocket collapses on a design run like that and the pocket's collapsing, you got to make one plant and go, one cut and go. You know, all this juking and moving back and forth. You know, that's not when you're playing these types of caliber of athletes and kids. Everybody's fast. You know, everybody has speed. You know, when you're playing in your own team, you know, you might be the fastest kid on the field, but what they've got to learn is one cut and go.
3rd and 8. Escobedo going to load it up and deliver a ball deep down the field, and that's just going to be overthrown, and nothing will do. So it's going to be 4th and 7 now, and they'll elect to punt if I had to go. Well, you might as well go for
Let's
it.
go, yeah. Get your play right here. See if you know you had a 2-point conversion play. You've done a couple 4th down play, 2-point plays. Just go ahead and do it. Run it right now. See if you can't pick up these 7 yards. I'm going to try to find the Alaskan. They've got corner in. They got safety on top of him.
Oh, and that's not going to help you. It's going to be 4th and 12 now.
They're trying to do a hard count there to try to draw the defense offside to see if they can't pick up a free 5 yards.
So 4th and 12. .428 left to go. Team Stars. They're going to elect a punt now. After the false start. Send this boomer away.
Let it go.
It'll bounce, and it'll bounce right into the arms, and you got to get low to tackle him. Oh, my goodness, a big hit.
Big.
I said that, but Ryan Small from PD Academy in South Carolina, one of the award winners of the Dwayne Drumgold Award yesterday, comes through with a big hit. 4:13 left to go. Team Dream will take over.
Yeah, because Conley's a big old kid. He played up there 5'10", 195. That's hard to bring down. And, he wasn't afraid. He came in there and put a pretty good lick on him.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 26-yard line. Two men out left, and one of them will come in motion here. He'll hand it off up the middle. He's got a little bit of space breaking it towards the outside.
Corner.
He's got the edge up to the 50-yard line, and he's pushed out the opponent's 47.
See, that right there, that's the example is, he hit the hole, kind of wasn't all there, but he made one cut and he went, and he's gone. Whether you're right, wrong, indifference, just make that one cut and get what you can. Well, he did that, and it kind of opened up for him, and he was able to make that one cut, get around the corner, and go.
1st and 10 at the 48. Oh, a little misdirection. Looked like they were playing with the ball too much, and it's going to be a turnover. Team Stars football with 3:34 left to go.
Yep, just a little mishap there between the quarterback and running back exchange, and they put the ball on the ground.
There was a lot of motion there with the ball, and couldn't get anything to go.
Dang, they had opportunities.
They've had a lot of opportunities. Both teams have had a lot of opportunities. They've only been able to capitalize once apiece. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Team Stars.
We'll see if Team Stars can't capitalize on these few turnovers that the Dream has had. This number 11 from the Dream, he's the one that had a big run. Now he's playing number free safety, number 11.
For Team Dream?
Yes.
I'll try and find him here. Josiah Chavez is under a lot of pressure, and he's going to have to just step up and go down, is the quarterback Escobedo.
Yeah, I mean,
Excuse me, that's Trevor Floyd back in the game out of Edna, Texas.
yeah, Chavez, number 11 from Team Dream. He's been very impressive playing both ways, playing the running back, had that long run, and now he's coming back and playing the free safety spot. So pretty impressed with him. He's out of California.
So 2nd and 10. 2:56 left to go. You got plenty of time. You just got to take your time and drive down the field. Both teams have one timeout remaining. And it's going to be a little wildcat formation here, getting a little shifty. He's got to get upfield, and he is. And did he get a first down? I think he did. Looks like they're going to mark him with just enough. Wow. What a run there by Jack O'Malley from Goochland, Virginia.
Yeah, got a little wildcat formation, put him back there, got a direct snap, overloaded that side with some blockers, and just let him get the corner and go. Made a couple guys miss, and he's done a great job of getting upfield. They did not stop the clock on that play.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line. And a keeper here, and that's going to go nowhere. So they did it once.
They didn't pull the defense
Jack
that
O'Malley,
time.
and they didn't get him that time. You're exactly right. 1:36 and ticking here.
You still got time. I mean, you got one timeout and a minute and 24 seconds left. You gotta get a big play here, though. You gotta try to pick up at least half of what you need.
I would agree with you. 2nd and 16. Floyd, he's going to unload. He's got his man. He's got to go forward, and he can't figure out how to gain some yardage there. They were all over it. It was a good catch there, but unable to get anything going, and it'll be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, the ball was a little short, so he did a great job of setting down his curl route and working back to the ball. But when you got to catch the ball, you got to immediately turn up field and not keep working back. So
it's 3rd down and long. Team Stars in no rush here. I say take your time and try and get something going deep.
Yeah, you got a timeout, so you could technically run 2 plays. It looks like they'll just run the clock down and just go for one last play.
I mean, you might as well get everybody that you like deep. We'll send a man in motion. A little stacked formation on the left side. 3, 2, 1. They're going to snap it. Floyd. He's going to look down the middle of the field. Oh, almost a beautiful one-handed catch. And it'll fall incomplete. And that will end the first half here at AT&T Stadium. It's been a good one. And somebody's going to have to score in the second half to win this game. It's 8-8. We'll be right back after a quick 15-minute break here at AT&T Stadium. All right, and we're back here at AT&T Stadium. Hunter Paris alongside Cody Martindale. Man, it's been a good one so far. You got two teams that are very fired up. Team Stars in the blue, they got 8 points, and then you got Team Dream in the gold. They got 8 points. Something's got to break. Something's got to break out here in the second half. Cody, who do you see coming out and securing this victory?
Whew, that's tough right now. They're both playing pretty good. It's going to come down to the. I'll say this. I think it's going to come down to a defense or special team huge play to open this game up.
I like that.
I mean, your offenses are pretty evenly matched. It's just a very evenly matched game. So a big play. Yeah, both teams have the athletes and the capabilities of having a big play. But who's going to step up and make that defensive special teams? They say it's three phases of the game. So who's going to step up and make that?
Somebody's got to.
I don't know. Yeah, you go back here and you look and, is it Chavez, number 11 from the Dream, or number 79 Conley, the middle linebacker? Or number 8 offensively? When he touches the ball, is it going to be one of those, or number 17 going to have another big catch? Or even you look back on the blue, who's on the blue team that's going to step up? You got number 3, 3 and 8 on the defense. Those types of players, I don't know. Or how about number 4 from the gold team, when he returns punts, the little punt returner, can he bust one? So it's going to come down to something like that because these teams are so evenly matched.
Yes, they are.
How about the big defensive end, number 10? What if he comes up with that big sack or a big strip sack, as he gets ready for be a wall buster on the kickoff?
Team Stars kicking off to Team Dream. Let's get it going. Last half of the day, let's make it a good one. I'm sure these two teams will. Ball bounces at the 47-yard line and fielded at the 40. Team Dream up to the 45-yard line. So a solid return, and they got great field position to start out this second half.
Yeah, for sure. It's the quarterback's coming back in. We're not going to probably see number 12 anymore, the kid from Hawaii. He's probably done for the day, as he should be. If he took a head injury or hurt a leg, this is an all-star game. It's not that important as he stands over here on the sideline. He is holding his helmet, though, so we'll see. But you got 17 and 8 down here together. Those guys can go.
Yes, they can, and hand off up the middle here for a gain of about 5. They'll get right to midfield. So a solid start here for Team Dream. Trying to get the run game going maybe. Try and switch something up. The reason that they scored in the first half, they had a huge 30, 40-yard completion down the sideline to Trey Brown.
Right. But the key to this is, can you do it again?
And a handoff up the gut, and that's going to lose a yard. So the front of Team Stars getting all fired up is Tayden Olson from Totem, Washington.
30, he's a big old boy. So right there, so you had one good positive play, one negative play. Can you come back and have a big positive play? We haven't seen Team Dream. They haven't shown any signs of punting the ball. So so you very well possibly got 2 plays to get this. So let's try to get 2 or 3 positive plays in a row.
Yeah, most definitely. And I don't know. You could go for it here on 4th down. It's not the worst field position to give up in the world.
No, your defense is playing really good.
Team Dream, 3rd and 6, under a lot of pressure, evading tacklers, and he's just going to throw it into the dirt. So it will be 4th down, and we'll see if they elect to punt here.
Yeah, they rolled him out to the right. And, it looked like, I actually thought he maybe had some green grass in front of him and a few blockers, he probably could have tucked it and tried to run into the first down. But he elected to pass and didn't have any really where to go to throw the ball. So it was actually probably a pretty smart decision, just throw it in the feet.
So 4th and 6.
Yep, Team Dream, they haven't showed any signs of punting anytime soon.
Handoff off the left side.
Oh, wow,
he
what a
cuts it back to
cutback.
the right side. He's got the first down and even more. And I say even more. I thought he was going to break it for a lot more, but he gets 3 more yards than he needed. So 4th down and 5. They got 8. Chains move.
That was just, that's just God-given ability right there. His speed and his quickness and seeing his vision. His vision was phenomenal on that play. You know, cut back wasn't there. Cut back across the field. Just excellent vision there by number 8. Got Chavez back at the running back. See if they can get him involved.
1st and 10. They'll fake the jet
There's
sweep,
the
and they're going to hand it up right up the middle. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. The ball was loose. Team Stars recovers. So there's been some mishandling on the ball in the backfield for Team Dream today, and that is unfortunate if you are Team Dream. So 1st and 10 for Team Stars now. See what they can do with a fresh set of downs.
That's the big old defensive end right there causing that trouble. He caused that trouble, and, you know, he pretty much took a handoff from him and caused a disruption in the backfield, and great job along number 10 from Team Stars. So there was the first turnover. Let's see if Team Stars can capitalize on it. Was that the big defensive play that needed to be done so you can go down and score and have points off turnovers?
So 1st down and 10 for Team Stars. In the backfield, it's Floyd, and he's going to hand it up the gut. He's got a little bit of space. A burst of speed across midfield. Cutting through the defense like a hot knife. 15-10-5. He going to take it to the crib. Oh, my goodness. Nico Liggins with the play of the day.
Liggins.
Woo!
He turned on the afterburners on that one.
Yes,
he said,
did.
"You're not touching me on that."
So we'll be seeing you later. Wow, what a play by Nico Liggins.
Well, there you go. There's your defensive play. The big defensive play by number 10 Malone turned right into a 50-yard touchdown run for Liggins.
And he's got a fan over here. Fan crowd. Lots of people rooting on Nico Liggins and Team Stars.
I mean, the safety and DB had the angle on him, and still it was just they couldn't catch him, couldn't stop him. Wow, he's fast. There you go. There's a big defensive stop.
Yeah, that'll help Team Dream there. And the damage is only limited to 6, but Nico Liggins, what a play. He just took off, and there was no turning back. He's got some real speed.
Yeah, when he hit the outside, that's what you teach your running backs. You know, hash mark, numbers, pylons. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he got the ball, made that move, got to the hash mark, which these are NFL hash marks, so their NFL hash marks are a little more narrower than, say, a junior high and high school and even college hash marks. But when he hit that hash mark, then he went to the numbers and he headed for that pylon. It was over with. That just shows you the type of speed Liggins has is when the DBs have the angle on you and they still can't catch you, you outrun that angle. It's so impressive.
So Coach Wilkerson, Coach Jimmy Wilkerson, he played for the Saints and many other teams for 9 years in the NFL. His team's got a 6-point lead at 14-8 now. And they'll kick it back off to Team Dream, and setting up for a nice return here. They caught it at the 25, and they'll take it up to about the 37. So a decent return there. Maybe not what they had hoped for, but they'll take it at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, catch the ball. That was a little deeper than what they thought, so they had to run back and catch it. But once you did, find your blockers. Find your blockers. You don't let your blockers get in front of you. Let it develop a little bit, the kickoff return, and not outrun your blockers. That time I think he got in too big of a hurry and, outran some of his lead blockers. So but I'm going right back to number 8 here. I'd like to see him, maybe get him on a screen or try to get him like on a little bubble route or something. Or, you're on the wide side of the field, so here comes a jet sweep.
And we'll I don't know what that was, but here's a pitch out to the left side. He's cutting him all the way back to the right. Oh, my goodness, he's got some speed. And what looked like could have probably been a fumble, could have been a strip sack. Instead, it's a gain of about 5. So shout out to number 0, turning on the Jets for Team Dream and making something happen there.
It almost looked like a speed option. And I don't know if they would have practiced or known what a speed option is. But the way the quarterback, if it was a speed option, the quarterback's got to attack the defensive end and make that defensive end decide, hey, you taking the running back or you taking the quarterback. But the way it developed, it almost looked like the speed option. And the quarterback did a great job of cutting up underneath the defensive end. He shouldn't have pitched. He should have just kept running and picked up as many yards as possible.
Second down now, and this is a live ball. It gets out, and Team Stars is all over the football. In there making a tackle and getting all jacked up on Mountain Dew is number 30, Tayden Olson from Totem, Washington. It was a host of Stars making that play in the backfield on another busted play. This time it didn't work out so well for him. It was a loss of about 7.
But where did this start from? Malone, number 10.
Yep.
He came in there and put immediate pressure on the quarterback. Right now, he's being so disruptive. He is absolutely changing the game. One person, it's a team sport, don't get me wrong, but one person, his influence is unreal on this game right now.
3rd and 15. Ball's on the 33.
And he gives the left tackle some help.
And they're going to chuck it down the field. Oh, and it almost was caught, but there's a penalty flag back near the line of scrimmage. I think this is going to be roughing the passer.
Yeah, the way.
So Bo Gravitt, who's in at quarterback for Team Dream right now, was roughed, and it will be an automatic first down. So they get the exact yardage that they needed for a first down, and it's first down anyway.
Yeah, trying to go back to the big tight end, number 13 there. And just once again, he's a tall, big kid, and I don't know if the quarterback's just trying to get the ball, thinking he's got to throw a little higher than normal, but that's the second time he's overthrown him. But the quarterback is under crazy pressure as well. But huge penalty on Team Star to keep Dream alive.
The Dream, you're
keeping
the
the
dreams
dream alive.
Yes, sir. 7:33 left to go here in this third quarter.
I wish you could get number 8, the way the DBs are playing inside of number 8. I wish you could get him on a speed out.
1st and 10. They'll fake it and a little screen pass. It was a fake jet option. Fake jet sweep, and then they tossed it to him, and it felt like complete.
Right. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to throw the ball to him on the jet sweep because the defense is flowing that way.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 48-yard line.
But still, you still have the playmakers on offense. You still got your playmakers out on the field. You got 8, 17, 11, 13. You're without your starting quarterback, but This kid has shown everything. He's got a good arm.
Yes,
There
he
you
does.
go.
And that would have gone for a lot of yardage, but instead it's going to fall just incomplete.
Love the fullback swing route right there, trying to get him on a wheel route. Just overthrown him.
So with 7:21 left to go here in the third quarter, Team Dream faces a 3rd and 10 from their own 48-yard line. They send a man out to the left. And they're going to look like they're going to go with a one running back set to the left of the quarterback number 3, Bo Gravitt. 3rd and 10. Dream's got to get something going. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going for it all right here. Oh, and it's almost intercepted. Goes right through the hands of the DB. That was almost number 3 on number 3 crime. Braylon Solds from Geneva, Alabama almost came through with a big play. But instead, it's a PBU, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, and after I went through his hands, he still had the opportunity. Number 8 here still had the opportunity to, catch the ball, but I think just got so distracted from him knocking the ball down or deflecting it just a hair.
So it'll be 4th down and 10 at the 48-yard line for Team Dream. We'll see if they elect to go for it. I would guess that they would.
Haven't put in yet, so why not?
You just saw that Bo Gravitt's got the arm for it if they need to chuck it down the field.
I'm going to send him along on pressure right here.
Gravitt in the shotgun, a man to his right. He's going to take the snap. 5-step drop. He's under a lot of pressure. He rolls back to his right. He's pointing down the field. He's going to chuck it down the field, and it is incomplete.
Broken up.
Almost intercepted. Almost caught for a big gain. But instead, it'll be a turnover on downs, and it will be Team Stars football.
Yeah, that was one of those 50-50 balls. Hey, it's 4th down. You're out of pressure. You're running on pressure, running out of the pocket, scrambling. Just throw it up and try to get your receiver to go make a play on the ball.
So with 7:01 left to go here in this third quarter, Team Stars will take back over in a position to really kind of run away with this thing if they can go score right here.
Yeah, you give yourself a little breathing room if you can go down there and score and go up by 2 possessions. So we'll see right here. This is a huge momentum change right here. We'll see who comes out on top.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. It will be Floyd taking the snap, and he'll hand it off from left to right. Turning up, gets to the 41-yard line. You already know who it is. It's Nico Lucy-Liggins, who had that big touchdown run just a few minutes ago, and he comes through with a solid gain here for about 7 yards. It'll be second and 3. Nico Lucy-Liggins, he's not the biggest player on the field, but he's made the biggest plays today on the field.
Yeah, he did. Looks like he's coming up, hobbling a little bit, coming off the field. And just the way the DB threw him down, it looked like he could very easily roll his ankle. They kind of got all twisted up there on that last play.
And he is going to go down here, and hopefully that he is all right.
He lost his left shoe. But then he looks like he's hobbling on his right ankle, so.
And they're going to give him a big hand. Nico Lucy-Liggins, the player of the game so far, as he's able to get off of the field. Parent helping him off the field. Prayers up to Nico, and hopefully he's doing okay. And health comes first in these type of situations in this game, especially the game of football.
It's such a physical sport, and you hate seeing young kids like this get injured or hurt. So you hope it's just a mild sprained ankle, and he'll be out for a couple of weeks, and he'll bounce back.
Just in time for fall camp. It's right around the corner.
Absolutely.
Especially for the kids on the East Coast. Here goes Floyd. He's going to run it out left, and he's going to cut it up for a gain of about a yard.
They're going to give him the. Nope, they're going to call him just a hair short.
No, they're gonna move the chains.
Oh, now they're moving the chains. The official on the far sideline looked like he put his foot back right short of the yard marker.
Just hit the halfway point this third quarter. Team Stars up on Team Dream, and Team Stars moving the football here. But they just did sustain an injury to Nico Luzi Liggins, their big playmaker out of the backfield from New Jersey.
See if you got one-on-one down here at the Alaskan. See if they're going for him. Oh, he looked his way.
Floyd. And he's going to have to just take off here, and he's going to fall forward for 2-3 yards. That's not the worst thing that could have happened.
No, not at all. Taking the sack or throwing an ill-advised pass, could have been a lot worse. So, pocket collapse. He stepped up in the pocket, which is you want to see that. So he did step up in the pocket. Coverage was pretty solid. He had nowhere to go, so he just fell forward for a few yards. But hey, you live to see another play.
Yes, you do. It'll be 2nd down and 7. It's still Floyd in the backfield. He's joined by Pete Carter from Signal Knob, Virginia. And Floyd's going to unload this one. Oh, it's almost intercepted.
I think they both had it at the same time.
They probably did, and they both dropped it at the same time.
Right.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 off the Floyd incompletion.
It's like, hey, you got it. No, you got it. No. All right, we're both going to drop it. Looked like that should have been a reception, and also looked like it should have been picked off at the same time. They both had their hands on the ball, and both came away. Neither one of them came away with it.
A 3rd and 8 from the 36-yard line. Stars trying to extend their lead. Trevor Floyd, he takes the snap. He'll hand off to Pete Carter. Pete Carter cutting through the defense. He's got enough for a 1st down. That's all you had to do.
Absolutely. Huge 3rd down play right there picked up for Team Stars.
So Pete Carter will move the chains, and he'll get it all the way up, in fact, to the 28-yard line. Seeing some kids doing some dances on the sidelines, getting hype for Team Stars.
All right, Team Dream, you got to make a stop here. You have 4 plays to make a stop.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Pete Carter to the right of Trevor Floyd. Floyd's going to take the shotgun snap and hand it off to Carter, and Carter's going nowhere.
There's big old number 79 coming in.
Yeah, you just mentioned him. Number 79, Jeremiah Connolly out of Mobile, Alabama, coming through and making a big play. So Team Stars is controlling the clock here. They know that Team Dream has only had one really big play on offense, and it was the big pass down to Trey Brown. That's got them 8 points on the board. So 2nd and 11 now after the 1-yard loss. The handoff to Pete Carter. Going to look down the field to throw, and he's got his man. He's not going to have enough for a 1st down, but still a solid game.
Very good play
for the receiver that time. It was number 29, Jack O'Malley out of Goochland, Virginia. It'll be 3rd down and manageable now, 3rd down and 4.
No, I like that decision. You try to get everybody moving to the left. The offensive left side, defensive right is where the momentum's going. You kind of cut your tight end back across the middle of the field and hit him right there. So great play there by the quarterback and the tight end.
3rd down and 4.
Doing it again.
Under a lot of pressure, he stays on his feet, delivers a ball. It's a beautiful pass, but nobody was home. It looked like a beautiful spiral. Just nobody could quite get to it.
Yeah.
And it will be 4th down and 4. And Team Stars, if you're Team Stars right here, you just go for it.
Yeah, you got to go for it. So, right then and there, it was another, kind of scramble drill. And when the quarterback was scrambling, it looked like he had to, throw just a hair long, just a hair too far for out of reach of the tight end. You're hoping the tight end would also see that the quarterback is scrambling and then kind of, when the quarterback's coming to you, you can either work back. If you're short, you work long. If you're deep, you work short. So you work those two things out on the scramble drill. So tight end was kind of short right there. He could have broken out a little bit longer. He could have had an outside receiver. Could have worked back to him. So, but hey,
I think you draw up the trick play right here. You got to leave it all out on the field. Just over 14 minutes left to go. 2 minutes left to go here in this third quarter.
Double reverse, throwback pass, all that stuff, right?
It'll be Trevor Floyd in the shotgun. Lucy Liggins back in the game.
Oh, don't, no.
And he did a false start. I think they would have let him play if he just shaked it off.
Don't sell yourself.
Jack O'Malley, after making a big play, a good play, commits a false start penalty.
I was about to say, you just kind of flinched, and they've been letting that go a little bit. But then when you started slapping your helmet, jumping up and down, there's the guilty one.
4th and 9. They're going to go for it still, and just falls incomplete. It looked like it was about to be a big interception for a big return. They weren't on the same page there, and Floyd's pass falls incomplete. So it'll go back to Dream. They still got a chance, man.
Right, that was a rocket, though. That was a rocket of a ball, and I think it just went right through his hands, and he couldn't hold on to it and bring it down.
The ball will be at the 27-yard line. So if you're this Team Dream offense, you need to get something going, need to get some momentum back in this game. We're going to take the snap, and this pass is going to be incomplete. It looked like the lineman for Team Dream, the offensive lineman, Caden Bays out of Sullivan, Indiana, looked like he had a chance to catch that pass.
That's right.
I don't think that they would have let him run with it. Well,
he can't.
I'm sure he could.
Because once again, number 10 Malong was in there disrupting the pass and knocked the pass down with his arm. So once it touched that, if offensive lineman caught the ball, he could take off running for 6 points.
Martin Koppelman in at quarterback for Team Dream, stands at 5'1". Looking for the screen pass there and was unable to get much going. Good play by that Team Stars front. 2nd and 10 now. They'll send a man in motion. Koppelman, he's going to run it up the gut. He had a little bit of space, and they're just going to...
He stripped the ball from him.
He stripped the ball from Koppelman. And they're going to rule that it's still Team Stars football. Or excuse me, Team Dreams football. Apologies.
Yeah, watching here on the replay. He's a little guy, but, he stuck it up in the defensive line.
And
watch this.
Koppelman, nice little move there, but watch what happens right here.
Thank you.
I'll try to figure out who that was right there.
No. I'm saying forward progress or stopped.
3rd and 9. And a little screen pass here. He's got to get jiggy with it if he wants to pick up the first down. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's still not going to be there.
Yeah, if you watch it, I'm good with that because that's one of your better athletes out in space. Watch number 8 right here. Does a phenomenal job of, hey, I better peel back and pick this block up because if I get this guy, I know my receiver teammate at least has a chance to get 4 or 5 yards. But if I keep running downfield, he's only going to get 2 yards. Excellent awareness from number 8 to come back and pick up that block.
And there will be a timeout taken by Team Dream on the field. Man, this is a big, big fourth down right here. There's only 42 seconds left to go in the third quarter, so it'll be interesting to see what Team Dream comes out here and does.
Yeah, it is. It is this huge, huge play right now because, you don't pick it up. Well, then Team Star's got an excellent field possession. So, but if you can do it, you keep the drive alive, keep going, and keep yourself in this game. So. Team Stars make a stop, and they'll be right there, have great field position, be right there ready to go. There we go. Brings up play of the game so far.
Yep.
This is the biggest play of the game.
14-8. Dream with the ball. 4th and 4. As you just said, play of the game right here to this point. New quarterback in for Team Dream. Hard counts, and Team Star is not jumping. They'll finally snap it. Rolling out to his right. Under a lot of pressure. He's going to go down. Wow. Brock Muller from Grimsley, Arkansas. Believe he was in there making a play. And number 30, who's been all over the field today, Tayden Olson, also making a play.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. You had no time for Bo Gravitt to try and throw that football.
No, not at all. Defensive line did a good job of putting pressure on the ball, and big old number 30 there playing that defensive end. We got the first contact on him, and he had literally had no time to throw the ball. So, all right, defense, got to come get set.
34 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. If your Team Stars here, you're in no rush. You're in absolutely no rush. This has been a defensive game. There's been a couple of big plays by Nico Luzi-Liggins for Team Stars, but other than that, this has been a very defensive game. Martin Koppelman is back in the game for the Stars, and he's going to hand it off, a little delayed handoff here to his running back, Pete Carter, out of Signal Knob, Virginia.
Yeah, we got a flag down here on the bottom of the field. I think he was just taking a little bit long to develop on the handoff, and quarterback couldn't get the ball quick enough to him. Like defense had 12 players on the field. That'll cost them 5 yards.
So 1st and 5 now for Team Stars. Just keeps getting easier for them. And they'll try and capitalize on the mistake made by Team Dream. 1st and 5. Koppelman, he'll take the snap. He's going to roll out to his right.
He can run.
And he's going to throw a nice little pass right here, and that's going to be incomplete. A good effort, though, by Koppelman, rolling out to his right and looking for Wyatt Sandvin out of Port Susan, Washington, but just wasn't there. So we'll head to the fourth quarter, 14-8. Team Stars with the lead. On the move. We'll be right back. And we're back. 12 minutes on the clock. Last quarter of the day here at AT&T Stadium. Team Stars trying to put this thing away.
It's been a long, fun day of football.
And Koppelman trying to get something going off the left side, and he's just going to go down.
He gonna
flex on him, yeah. Making a big play right there. I couldn't tell if it was 50 or 90. It was number 90, so we'll look for his number.
There's an inside joke we call for a high school. And every time the high school defensive lineman made a tackle or for a loss or sack, he always flexed. So I
can't find him on our roster. I know he's got to be on here somewhere, though. But yes, we do call for a high school, and there's a player. Shout out to Dayton Finley out there watching somewhere, who would always get up and flex after making a big defensive play. Koppelman under pressure. He's going to roll out to his left, and he's going to take off, trying to get enough for the first down. The ball came out.
Fumble.
And is it Team Dream ball? It is. Koppelman picked up the big first down.
But he got hit from behind.
And Team Dream.
Oh, you love the you love the effort and trying, but man, just hold on to that ball. Hold on to the ball and watch it on replay right here. He just got hit from behind and never saw it coming. The ball popped out forward.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
All right, that was okay. Team Star had a big defensive turnover early in the game. Next play, go down and score. So now we've got Team Dream with a big defensive play. I'm going to call number 8 going to go score on this play.
Right.
See if number 8 can go score on this play.
Get him a house call. Come on, he's got the speed for it. Avery Mitchell from Speedway, Indiana. It only makes sense.
He's got him one-on-one in the slot with the safety. They got everybody up in the box.
And they're missing an offensive lineman here. That might be the tight end.
Yeah, you got one-on-one
tackle. They'll send a man in motion. They'll give it out to him. I like that play call, and that'll garner them about 4 to 5 yards. They gave it to number 8, Avery Mitchell, out there.
He didn't score.
About him. Huh?
He didn't score.
No, he did not score.
First play, you got to remember, Team Star scored on the first play.
Yep. After
their big turnover. Now Team Dream's got to go down and score. Yeah, it's hard running a jet sweep into the short side of the field when everybody on this field just got crazy athletic ability and crazy speed. So
2nd and 6.
It would be nice if 8 right here could just run just a go pattern. Don't have to be very far because he's matched up with a safety, and a linebacker.
2nd and 6, run off the left side here, and that's going to go nowhere. Oh, he almost escaped, actually, at the tackle. And it will be 3rd down and long.
Yeah, you gotta love Waddle's effort and his intensity, but he's just so small. And he's playing against some of these bigger kids at 4'11" and 88 pounds. Just a little small guy, but he will absolutely play, and he's absolutely not afraid of anything. So you got to admire that about the kid. Now we got a big 3rd down, big 3rd down. The clock's running. Time is not on Team Dream's side right now.
3rd and 8. It's a big play. We'll see what they got here. Calling in the play right now. We'll head to the line of scrimmage pretty quickly here. Appears they got Bo Gravitt in the game, and it was a rush to get the snap off. and it'll be a false start penalty on Team Dream. So 3rd and 8, make it 3rd and 13.
Yeah, there's no rush. We don't have a play clock here, and time's just the officials have not worried about the play clock all day and time and hurrying up. So, if anything, the officials have been, pushing, setting the clock and setting it fast. So,
3rd and 13. He's going to unload down the middle of the field. Oh, it's caught! It's caught at the 43-yard line, crossing midfield. We just talked about him. Avery Mitchell off a beautiful pass from Gravett.
Yes, great job by number 3 and number 8 on the unbelievable connection. If you look on it, that ball was about 38, almost 40 yards in the air for number 8 to go up and get the ball. That was excellent pitch and catch there.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Keeping the dream alive.
All of a sudden, Team Dream's moving. Gravett, fake handoff. Oh, he's got a lot of space up the gut. And he'll continue to push forward.
Keep moving your feet.
Gain of 5.
Oh, if he could have just seen the one cut to the outside. He had a lot of open space out to the left. That goes back to hash marks, numbers, pylon. So, but hey, great first down play. You got the 5 yards you needed. You're still working on moving the chain. So now let's get consistent. Let's get us another play, another 5-yard play.
So 2nd down and 6.
And Malong's not in the game, so you can run at that side.
Right. Handoff up the gut and breaking a couple of tackles. He'll be short of the line to gain. But a solid carry there for Team Dream.
So here we go, big 3rd down. Can you get off the field on 3rd down? Playing against Team Dream, it's really can you get off the field on 4th down because they don't punt.
Right.
So can you get off the field on 3rd down?
3rd down and 3. Excuse me, 3rd down and 4. Let's go blue. Chance filling the AT&T Stadium seats.
It's getting pretty intense in here.
Gravett under a lot of pressure, and he's going to go down right at midfield. Oh, they just collapsed on him, and he had nowhere to go. Tayden Perez, the pride of Refugio, Texas.
I see quite a few Refugio kids on here. Refugio, Texas is a small school, probably about 190 kids in all of the high school, and they are so dominant in football and baseball. So once again, the future of Refugio is looking pretty good.
Yes, it is. 4th and 10.
Play of the game right here. I know we said that earlier, but this is now the new play of the game.
New play of the game. We're making it a thing. Gravett in the shotgun, and he said coach can take a timeout.
Yeah, no, the earlier one, he said, right, that was the play of the game, up to that point. This will be the play of the game. If you make this, you're keeping your dream alive, to go down there and score and get 3-point win 16-14. If you don't make this and, team stars and with no play clock and no ref setting the ball and letting time run off, it's going to – team stars can burn 5 minutes pretty quick. So, watching home, there's no clock on it. There's 5 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the game. And Team Dream just called their last timeout.
So that is something to keep an eye on as you think about Team Dream here. 0 timeouts remaining, down 6. 4th and 10 they're about to go up against. And they won't have any timeouts the remaining 5:48 left to go.
Yeah, you burn your last timeout here, that's fine, because if you don't get this, the game is close to really being over. So go ahead and call your timeout. Go ahead and get this worked out. That way you can go down and you have the right play call. Make sure you got the right offensive line protection. Keep your tight end to help block if you got to.
Both crowds getting into it here. They'll send a man in motion. Grab it. He's going to look down the field. He's just going to chuck it down the field. And this one's intercepted at the 20-yard line on the return. He's got a little bit of space. Trying to get up close to the 50-yard line. He's going to cross the 50 and get knocked out at the 49-yard line. The DB, Kelvin Bass from Speedway, Indiana, with the big play.
Yep, just overthrew him. Grab it, just put a little too much air under the ball and just overthrew him, just a hair. And the free safety did a great job, not letting anything get behind you, not letting, keeping everything in front of you. And that's what he did. And he kept everything in front of him. The ball sailed on him, and he was right there to pick it off. So great defensive play there by Team Star.
So 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Team Star is trying to put this thing to rest. And there is oh my gosh! It's a strip. It's a strip tackle. He's going to take it to the crib. Oh my goodness! Touchdown, Team Dream. How unfortunate that Martin Koppelman was looking for the guy to hand it off to. Nobody was there.
There he is, big old number 79, Conley. Told the coach before the game, said he was the best player on his team, and he came up with a huge play right there. There's that defensive play I kept talking about.
The pride of Mobile, Alabama.
I don't know if we want to say roll tide or
roll tide, baby. Roll tide. He keeps playing like that. He'll be playing.
He will be playing roll tide. Now we need to get that kid to be a Giggle Maggie.
5:18 left to go, and Jeremiah Connolly, all the way from Alabama, just tied this game up at 14. Team Dream trying to get something going here on this 2-point conversion to break this tie.
All right. Misdirect, some type of sweep, some type of misdirection or something to get number 8 or 11. Try to get them in space, use their speed to get on the corner.
5:18 to go. Handoff up the gut. No good. So a big stop by Team Stars. And, man, I'll tell you what, these last 5 minutes are about to be crazy.
Yeah, it is a very intense football game. I love it. But that's what you want, at this age. That's what you're trying to teach kids. You're trying to teach them the competitiveness of anything. Just being competitive in life. Whatever you do in life, just go 100% and be competitive. Who's going to rise to the occasion? Now we've got the pressure. Now we got the intensity. Who's going to rise to it? And that's what you want to see in the last 5 minutes and 18. Who's going to step up and make that play? Is it going to be Conley? Is it going to be Malong? Liggins, we're probably not going to see him anymore. Is it going to be Chavez on offense or defense? Which one of these kids is going to step up and make that play to say, hey, I want to win? So we can't end in a tie. Hope we don't end in a tie.
Yeah, I don't want that either. I don't think anybody in the stands right now want to end in a tie. I don't know if they would, or if they'd go to overtime, or what would happen in that situation.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hopefully we don't have to.
5:44. Excuse me, 5:18 is the time left on the clock. We got 5:44 on our phones right now. Current local time here in Dallas, Texas.
We haven't called Drummond's name in a while. Is it time for him to step up and make that big play?
whistle will blow here. We'll wait to see what this is about.
Oh, we got to get the tee. Here comes the tee flying in.
And here comes the kickoff, and it's right at number 8. That's probably not who they wanted to kick it to.
No.
And he's got the outside edge, and he's going to be brought down. Oh, my goodness. Took a while for them to bring him out of bounds.
They did.
Great field position for Lloyd Kropp Jr. and the Stars.
I mean, just kick a little bit too high, and Kropp just got right underneath and said, hey, I'll take this. Thank you. Hit the nice little crease right there and just kept his legs moving until he got pushed out of bounds. Here we go. We got 27 yards. Who's going to step up? Who wants this more? Here comes Liggins on the field, so my bet you're going to get a heavy dose of Liggins.
That's what I would guess as well. 5:08 to go. Liggins is in the backfield. Standing next to Jason Escobedo. Hand off to Liggins. Liggins catches the outside, stiff arms a man inside the 10, and that's what will be brought down at about the 9, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
You know, they were running on the field trying to get everything set and get everybody set, and it looked like he was set. Drummond's, a kid from Alaska, was set for longer in a second. So they're going to call it illegal formation. They didn't have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. I'm not for sure. It happened so quick when they were trying to get the ball set and get the extra player in.
So 1st and 15 now.
So tight bunch set with the tight end.
Fake the handoff.
I think that would be
against Escobedo, and it was.
Snaps too high. When snaps too high, that breaks. That messes up the timing of the play in the running back.
4:26 and ticking here at AT&T Stadium. It's all knotted up at 14. Escobedo was banged up on that play, so it'll be Trevor Floyd from Edna, Texas.
You don't want to get in too big of a hurry. You got 4 minutes left to go in the game. Clock's running, so you're okay there. Now you just got to worry about your down and distance. What are you gonna do on your down and distance here? How are you gonna pick up these 15 yards?
Second and 15. He's going to release it deep down the field. Oh, and this might be PI. There's a penalty flag. There's only one penalty flag on the field, and it is in the backfield.
It's roughing the passer.
It's roughing the passer. Automatic first down. And Team Dream doesn't want to believe it, but they just gave them a whole first down inside the 20.
All right. I was watching the ball. Did you see it?
I was watching as well. I thought they were going to call maybe a pass interference call.
Right.
I like the no call, though. But they did rough the passer. So with 3:37 left to go, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Stars. A defensive touchdown has kept the Dream in this game. It's 14-14.
All right. Get Liggins out here. Some type of sweep, stretch play to the outside of the left.
1st and 10, they'll give it to Liggins. Liggins got a little bit of space. Liggins getting jiggy with it. Going towards the goal line.
Touchdown. He crossed.
Did he get it? No, he did not. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
If there's instant replay on that, that's a touchdown. This sideline guy was about 10 yards behind, and Liggins crossed it.
So the clock will continue to roll.
Watch this on replay. I mean, might be in favor of them if the clock's rolling, but watch this.
Yep.
You see it right, makes that cut, and right
We think
there,
he got across.
he's in.
He was close.
Throw the flag, Coach. Throw the red flag. We got it on replay up here. I'm sure we can even zoom in a little bit for you. But
what an atmosphere it is at AT&T Stadium. Ball's inside the 1 yard line. First and goal. 2:30 to go.
Yeah, because here's the problem. Team Dream can't call a timeout.
Nope.
And there's no play clock, and you know Team Stars over there like stalling. Hey, quarterback, you got to tie your shoe, you know.
Yeah.
You know, pull out the old baseball, softball trick.
2:10 left to go. Floyd in the game. Lucy Liggins to his left. And it's going to be a keeper. Trevor Floyd, touchdown! Team Stars! 1:55 left to go. Trevor Floyd, the pride of Edna, Texas, punches it in.
Yeah, nice job there. You just, you get that many blockers on one side of the field in that tight bunch set, and when you did, and you got the running back lead blocking for you, just quarterback lead, and he just walked in. Great job by the offensive line, the left side of the offensive line, pushing, blocking everybody down and giving him a running lane.
So 1:55 left to go. See if we can get a 2-point conversion. For Team Stars, up 6 now. They get a 2-point conversion. It would not look good necessarily for Team Dream. Stack set. Snap goes over the head of Trevor Floyd, and he's not going anywhere.
Yep. Just have a few mishaps on the snaps, and those will kill you, break off the whole timing of the play.
Ooh, we got a good one here at AT&T Stadium. It's a good one to end on, I'll tell you what.
Absolutely. Save the best for last. These are two fairly even matched teams. Whoever split this team up did a great job of matching your talent and matching your ability of these two teams, because this has been a very, very hard-fought game.
So, 6-point game. Stars with the lead.
With 1:55 left to go in the game. So here we go. Get us a big return right here.
Kick is away. And it will be fielded at the 33-yard line by Team Dream. Trying to pick up a block. He's got a little bit of space.
Get to the outside.
He's getting to the outside. Oh, the ball came out. Who's got the football? Team Stars got it. This one might be over.
What a unbelievable heads-up play there.
We'll look at the replay to see who knocked that ball loose.
25.
And a beautiful return here.
That is textbook
You're exactly
football.
right, Cody. Number 25 came and popped it straight out of the hands of the ball carrier. I'm trying to find him on our roster. I'm not sure I see him. Kelvin Bass. He had an interception earlier. How could I forget Kelvin Bass?
That right there.
What a play.
Good grief. For a kid that age, that awareness and heads up of a play, go to make a tackle and punch a football out from behind.
Wow.
That is one of the most impressive plays. That is the most impressive play I've seen all day today. Out of 3 games, that right there is the most impressive play.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Team Stars.
I mean, we've seen big runs and we've seen big catches and throws and stuff, but nothing that heads up and football IQ and awareness right there for a 13, 14-year-old kid.
Trips out right, and they're going to take a knee here. And there'll be a timeout called by Team Dream. I don't know how they did that. They don't have a timeout to call.
Team Dream don't have a timeout unless we totally just missed one.
I don't think they had a timeout to spend.
I don't either. Yeah, they're bringing them all back on the field.
So I believe the clock will continue to roll if I'm not mistaken. Take a timeout that you don't have.
That's a technical foul, right?
That's something. There's got to be something.
Chris Webber remembers that.
And the Dogs are coming for Team Dream, but the Stars are just going to kneel it.
Wow. What a
3rd and 10.
game. What an unbelievable.
Third, close to 20, but it won't matter.
Kevin Bass with the play of the day. We've seen a lot of football today, watched 3 games, and that one right there was by far the play of the game. Play of the day.
You look at the defensive MVP for the Stars, you got to go with Kelvin Bass. He had an interception in the game-winning forced fumble. But you also got to look at Nico Luzzi-Liggins on the offensive side of the ball, who also won them the game today with 2 huge, huge runs.
Absolutely.
They'll take a knee here. 48 seconds and ticking.
I mean, I'm still shocked. You know, that goes back to the last time you've seen a play like that of that magnitude. And I know we're talking about 13. Go back to what was it, Miami? Early 2000s when Miami and Ohio State were playing. That Ohio State guy was running up the sideline and Miami just ran up behind him and said, "Thank you, I'll take the ball," and turned around and took it. You know, that was that type of play and that type of magnitude and IQ. Just unbelievable football play.
And I'll tell you what, that will just about do it. And hold on here, there's some controversy. Team Dream thinks they're going to get one more play.
What?
The defense is coming back on for Team Stars.
Oh, come on, guys.
Okay.
That's horrible clock management.
So here's what had happened. I'm sure the coaches looked at the screen. It said 3rd and 25 on the screen. It was actually 4th and 25. But there shouldn't have been that much time on the clock left because Team Dream took a timeout that they didn't have.
Right.
So,
and Team Stars, there's no play clock. So you got one play of 20 yards for the Dream. I'm going to number 8. I'm putting 8 and 17 and number 13, the big tight end. I'm putting them all on the same side of the field, and I'm just going to throw it up, and hopefully one of them 3 come down with it. There's 18, even 11. There's 8, 7, all on the same side of the field.
So they're going to have one more play. And, oh, my goodness, if they score on this one, penalty flag flies, and it's going to be against the offense.
Yeah, you got 12 guys on the field.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. I mean, I know you want to try to get that extra player out there, but you can't have 12 guys on the field. You can't run a tight end and have a 2-by-2 set with the running back.
This could get hectic if
you got to go empty set. Let's go empty set. There you go. Get your 4 wide receivers out there. Offensive line, hold up.
Bo Gravitt in the empty set. Bo Gravitt. He's going to look to pass. He's going to chuck it into the end zone, and it is.
He got it! He got it!
What a play! Oh, my gosh.
You got to line up for 2 points. Don't run off the field.
You didn't win the game. Go back out there. Are you kidding
That's the
me?
Chavez kid. You got to go line up for 2 points. Quit celebrating. Get your butt back on the field. He tipped it, went up in the air, and stayed with it. He caught it. And
Are you kidding me?
Yes, get your helmet back on, kid, and go get on the field. You got one more play to make.
Josiah Chavez out of California with the game winning. Not game winning. Oh,
game tying.
Game tying to get the 2-point conversion here.
Wow. Goes from the game over with timeout to a 4 timeout to team starts not managing clock to a freaking 25-yard Hail Mary for a 14-year-old kid, and he catches the ball on the bounce. What a game. All right, we can't just end this in a tie now.
No. We'll see, though. Come on. Bo Gravitt in the shotgun. Oh, man. I said save your best play for that last play, but shoot. Save it for right now.
Right.
Gun formation. Gravitt. The drop, snap. He's going to look to throw. Somehow
He's got him
out
in the
of
back.
It. He's going to throw across his body.
It's broken up.
No good.
Is
this game going to end in a tie? I don't believe so.
They were going to give the ball to Conley, the big old running back Conley. The big old offensive tackle linebacker that scored on that strip. They were going to try to get to him the ball at the lead blocker power back. But even after all that, he still had the tight end and the great job of scrambling and finding the open. And if he just would have looked up, he had his tight end right there in the flats. Could have walked in the end zone. But, wow, what a great ending to a game.
Wow. And that will do it. Here it is. Well, hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, don't end it in a tie.
Oh, they're going to end it out. It was a great game by both teams. Both teams are very, very upset that they couldn't get the win. But I'm sure Team Dream will take that. I think they'll take that I think they'd much rather have the tie than the loss.
I think Team Dream's feeling like they won the game. Even though it was a tie, I think Team Dream's feeling like they picked up the dub, and Team Stars is walking, looking defeated. Even though they tied, but still.
Wow, what an ending to the game.
Here we go. We're going to run it one more time.
You got the pass right here to Mr. Chavez out of California. Bobbled it at first, and I can't believe he caught it. And are you kidding me? Running off into the sunset. What an ending to the game. First of all, before we get out of here, I want to thank Mr. Trey Bell from Tradio and his staff for coming out here and getting these games out to you guys. I'll have them up on his YouTube channel and the game download link. I want to thank Mr. Shannon Riley for inviting me out here once again to get these game broadcasts play-by-play out to you. I'm very thankful for him, and I want to thank everybody out there watching this. A great ending to the game. I know that people are going to go back and look for this game just for this clip, and they're going to hear our voices yelling over the whole play. So we just about ruined it. But for Cody Martindale, this has been Hunter Paris with your play-by-play. Hope everybody has a blessed one, and we'll see you next time at the Dream Bowl games.